We're all playing this game, and the game is so set into our society that we don't even realize anymore that we're playing a game. We don't feel like there's any other options out there for us. The game we play is that of credit.
People can't pay their bills without credit. Big question. What the hell system allows that to be the case? Interestingly, two presidents of the United States in the history of that country have suggested and in some small way begun to introduce interest-free money that wasn't borrowed from the banking cartels and interest paid on it. Those two presidents were Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy. They have one other thing in common, you might recall.
The amazing power of social media is exciting. This power can be used for tremendous good, because average working class people can get a message across quickly and efficiently, causing a revolution. This is the time for a revolution. We can use this tremendous power for good and take the financial control out of the hands of the few and put it into the many. We are the many. So how do we plan to do this? If you believe that movements start with one small step, then help take that step. We can do it together.
I went up into the National Westminster Bank in Durham, the north of England last year, and I got one of their mortgage leaflets. There it was in black and white. If I take out a loan to buy a house from the National Westminster Bank of £50,000, I will pay them back £152,000. I will buy 3 houses. Who benefits from us buying 3 houses to live in one? Another part of that question. Well, say the house costs £60,000. The builder who actually creates the thing and makes it a reality, he don't benefit from me buying 3. He's paid out the 60 grand. He's paid out of me buying 1. The guy who produces the materials to the builder so he can build the house, he's paid out the 60 grand. Everyone who actually creates the house is paid out of me buying 1. One person and one person alone benefits from us buying 3 houses, sometimes more, to live in one, and that's the guy who's lending us money that doesn't exist and charging. The more you can artificially inflate the cost of the basics of life, the more you are pressurizing people to serve your system, be a robot and a clone of it, so that they can earn the money to pay for the basics of life.
Nothing destroys spirit like poverty.
This is why the world's financial system has been designed as a prison. The great prison that the human race lives in is the fear of what other people think of them. That's the prison we live in. That's the great limiter of our potential. Alongside that, when you ask people, why aren't you really doing what you really want to do with your life? Invariably they say, because I've got to pay the mortgage, mate. Understandable. So, the more you can get people, businesses and governments in debt, the more you can artificially inflate the cost of the basics of life. And if you can't pay that back through no fault of your own, because the banking system has done what it's just done and you lose your job so you can't pay them back, the banks go, thank you very much, I'll have some of that.
Last year, when things weren't going so well and you couldn't make your payments, well, you didn't lose your house, did you? You think Potter would have let you keep it?
So if we want to be free, and we want the world to be free, that's what our intent needs to be. And then the challenges and what we need to achieve that intent will come towards us, and then we can meet them and all this is over.
So how can you participate? Email us with your thoughts. We want to know what you think. Send this email to all the people you know. This is the start of a movement. It's the working class taking back the control of their finances. If you think this is a good idea, email transfer some money, $10, $20, $30, or $40, to show your support. We want everyone to see the possibilities and how it can not just change our lives, but that of our children. interest on money will be a thing of the past.